Kyle, don't we normally do this on the couch?
Oh my god! Hunger Games 2 will contain more food.
Oh, thanks for that.
Serves you right.
It's only a poster.
It's not just any poster. It is the World's End poster. We were going to agree to drink lager for this video.
Yes. Hello everyone, and in case you didn't quite get our subtle references...
We're doing a Hot Fuzz review.
Yeah, it's Hot Fuzz.
Hence the police sirens right here in my hand.
Yeah, but the film we're actually talking about is...
Shaun of the Dead. No, that's not right. World's End!
World's End! Woo! And it's the final film in Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's Cornetto trilogy.
Or the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy, as some people refer it to.
Yeah, there's no official name for the trilogy, but...
I like to call it the Fence trilogy myself.
Fence trilogy? That's pretty good, that one. You can put that down now if you want.
Anyway, before we get started, welcome to Reeltime.
What are you doing?
We didn't welcome anyone to Reeltime earlier.
We don't need to. That was the intro over there. Well done.
We didn't say Reeltime.
So, the title will come up.
This isn't going to be in the final edit, is it?
For our most dedicated subscribers who will know that in our first video we expressed a lot of excitement about the World's End.
In our Shaun of the Dead video. And by the way, for all four of you guys, we love you very much.
We love you, Mum.
And me. And him.
Yeah, I subscribe to our own channel.
And the other guy.
So, yeah, we expressed our excitement about the World's End, and we've seen it twice. Not in one day. We saw it on the opening day, and then we saw it again today.
Oh, I saw it the day before it came out, but that's just
oh yeah, I saw it with someone else. Yeah. This is awkward.
Anyway, so World's End.
Our initial thought on it? It's awesome.
And there you go, there's the review. I hope you guys had fun today, and well, we'll see you on the next episode of Reeltime.
Reeltime! Reeltime! Reeltime!
Roll credits.
Okay, I guess we better go into details about it.
I was quite hoping for an easy week this week. Anyway.
So, The World's End is about pub crawling with a sci-fi twist. We won't tell you the details of it because we don't want to ruin it for anyone.
But pretty much 12 pubs, 12 pints, total annihilation. And pretty much the whole motto... Slogan? Is that the word? Slogan?
Let's get annihilated.
Yeah, let's get annihilated. The whole slogan of the film pretty much is what it is. They're literally getting drunk. There's a slight otherworldly invasion. And, well, things start to go a bit tits up.
Yeah. And what I find most interesting about this is that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost for all three films have played completely different characters, but I think this one of Simon Pegg's, Gary King, is probably the one you sympathise with most.
Well, let's see. Well, we've got Shaun.
Yeah,
Shaun's kind of like that middle-class man.
He's the person we can all relate to.
Then you got Nicholas Angel.
Who's just a deadly serious cop.
And he's really perfect. And then you've got, it's kind of like now, he's not the middleman, he's not perfect, he's kind of a loser in this.
Yeah, he is a loser.
He's a loser whose only motivation in this world is to, well, do the Golden Mile pub crawl in World's End. And
he's kind of trapped in 1990, isn't he? He still wears the same clothes he did on that night.
He has an old-fashioned phone. He doesn't understand new technology. He kind of got stuck in time, pretty much.
Poor guy. And as the film progresses, his story does become quite sad.
But you know what? Nick Frost stole the show for me.
I love Nick Frost.
He's completely different from Ed and...
what was his name in Hot Fuzz?
Oh crap, we're really bad fans.
I'm sorry, Nick Frost.
It's alright.
Nick Frost, is it?
It's Ed and...
Damn Danny Butterman! Yes, that just came to us.
We totally did not edit the video because we had a total lapse of memory about Butterman's character.
Yeah, we have very selective memories.
Hey, some guy said that about me once.
Yeah, it was me.
No, I would have remembered. Anyway, right, where were we? Yeah, but Nick Frost's character is completely different. He's not the bumbling idiot in this one.
Yeah,
he's smart. He's quite smart. He's bloody good in a brawl.
He's teetotal.
And he's teetotal. Well, at a point, teetotal.
Aren't we all?
But yeah, no, his character really stole the show.
Yeah.
I mean, he had like a really, he had a backstory hidden towards him with his connection with Gary. And he kind of like he was kind of like the one that led the group up. If it wasn't Gary leading, it was him leading. And he got a lot of the spotlight, actually.
And even if Gary was leading, he wasn't really leading them.
It's like his character was just really funny as well. Like, drunk or sober, his character did manage to make you laugh and sympathise with him.
All the cast played drunk brilliantly. They were brilliant drunks.
I wonder if they were actually drunk.
That would be just the icing on the cake.
Because they were really believable anyway. I mean, that's just good acting for you.
It's brilliant acting.
Unless they were really drunk, then that's just good commitment.
Yeah, very good commitment, guys. Tom Cruise should try that more often.
Anyway, yeah, it's a great cast, great film, and I think what makes the whole Cornetto trilogy is the dialogue.
Yeah, clearly what Edgar Wright has made a name for.
And Simon Pegg, because they both wrote it.
He wrote it as well?
Yeah.
Of course he did. Of course he did. And everything we've come to know about them just carries on in this film. It's just brilliantly written.
Like literally, I'm sure if a lot of people love Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, it's for the funny dialogue in it. I mean, as well, the story and the writing's good. I mean, you can't just run on funny dialogue alone.
Yeah.
But I think that's what is one of the strongest points of the whole Cornetto trilogy. Is it's got so many memorable lines and moments.
And characters as well. And Edgar Wright's directing, you can see the traits every time they come on screen. It's just so good to watch.
I love Edgar Wright's directing.
I love Edgar Wright.
And just, you can see it in all the shots, whether it was a panning shot or just quick edits of just pouring pints. The whole charm that carries the franchise is there.
Absolutely. And talking of dialogue, we've tried our best to remember a lot of the lines.
Please remember that we do not have a DVD to resort to at any moment, so our memory's not the best here.
Yeah, we have selected memories.
But have a look.
I was Linda.
We divorced 10 years ago.
I know. I just wanted to know how she was.
She's doing very well for herself.
And what about you? You got anyone on the go?
Actually, I do. She's a fitness instructor. She's 26.
Pedo! Look, you might think that Gary's a giant cock, and he is a giant cock, but he's my cock!
In this past hour, we haven't come up with a better name for them than Smashy Eggman. They seem to have a very selective memory.
Yeah, like, what's his name? Me!
Okay, but don't you think it'll be a bit strange? 10 people have gone into this bathroom and none have come out.
Gay loving.
What do we do? Let's finish our drinks.
What are you doing here, Gary?
Oh, we're going to go back to Newton Haven. We're going to do the Golden Mile.
Gary, I haven't had a drink for 16 years.
Oh, you must be thirsty.
Oh, Gary, they're blanks.
Don't be so judgmental!
It says King Gay.
King Gay. Pete, stop! It's not worth it!
Yes, they're f***ing
So, they're like fresh babies.
Or man baby.
Or maybe.
And while our memories are still fresh, we're going to endeavour to name all 12 pubs. So you've got the First Post,
First pose, they're old familiar.
Old familiar. Then you got the famous cock.
Then the cross hands.
The cross hands, the good companion.
Then
the trusty servant.
The mermaid.
No, two-headed dog.
Two-headed dog.
Two-headed dog. The mermaid. The beehive. The king's head. The hole in the wall. The world's end.
And the rising sun.
Rising sun.
13.
Yeah. So anyway, now we're going to be talking about the debate that's undoubtedly going to come out of this.
Which one is the best out of the three?
Yeah, because you've been getting a lot of people that are being disappointed by The World's End.
And I'm just going to say now that you can't really compare the three. Yes. No. I mean, the only thing you can compare is the same director. It's got the same director and it's got the same actors.
Yeah.
But really, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End are completely different films.
Completely different.
All mocking the genre. Like Shaun of the Dead's mocking horror, and the typical zombie genre, which has died over the years.
And Hot Fuzz is taking the mick out of bad boys style American cop films.
Just Hollywood action films, really.
In general, yeah.
Hence why they reference Bad Boys 2, Point Break.
Yeah.
Was there any others they referenced?
No, it was those two.
But yeah, like just the action thrill adrenaline ride films. And then this, well, it's sci-fi.
Yeah, well, it's not really sort of spoofing it. It's more just taking the pub crawl story and throwing it in. It's more like a convergence of two different genres.
Yeah,
which works really well.
And it's more of like, if you're going to compare it to anything, as this is more a sci-fi approach. If you're going to have to compare World's End to anything, you compare it to Spaced, which was Edgar Wright's TV show.
I never saw it.
So good, but it's more in the spirit of Spaced than it is in the others, and each film stands alone for a reason because they're completely different. I mean, there's only those few similarities that link it.
And it's funny, there is a trilogy, and yet every film ends as if it's the end. You know, it's not like a traditional trilogy where it leads on to the next film. It literally ends as if it's the only film there.
All three films could, I mean, Shaun of the Dead could have been a sequel to Shaun of the Dead 2. They could have made a Hot Fuzz sequel. I guess World's End, you could make a World's End sequel if you really wanted to, but they're not, they're just standalone films.
About what happens after what happens, and we're not going to tell you what happens.
Happens.
Yes, because if we don't know what you don't know what we know.
And angry fanboys will kill us.
Yeah. Yay for fanboys.
And yay for not reading the spoiler disclaimer. Shame on you.
Shame on you. Yeah, you.
Yeah, we're looking at you, bud. Yeah, but overall, I think they're always good at each other. They're brilliant films. And if you're going to be rating anything, rate how they do the genre.
Yeah.
That's what you should be rating.
And plus, it's a comedy, and comedies are meant to make you laugh, and it made me laugh so much.
Oh yeah, no, I laughed so much for the dialogue, and just the scenes and the characterization and the references to the old films as well, and yeah, it was great.
Amazing.
Right, well, so, how good are you guys taking your drink? Okay, right, so in spirit of World's End, for how they down their drinks in really manly style, allow me to try my best to down on the drink.
Okay, go when you're ready.
Right, just tell me when to go.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, I pressed reset instead of stop.
I can't focus on you. I should down drinks. I shouldn't.
Do you actually want to know what your time was?
What was my time?
9.2 seconds.
That's quite good. Yes. Now down your water.
Damn it.
That's what I do.
You push the big green button that says start.
Shut up. Right.
Okay, so give me a countdown.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Bloody hell.
How long?
8 seconds.
Yes!
How? You beat me! Shit, you need this guy on your pub team for quiz nights.
And that was just with water.
Actually, yeah, my drink was harder to chug. But yeah, enjoy it.
Oh, still.
What was that?
So, as our first episode of talking about a new release, we would give World's End 5 stars.
5 stars, yeah. No, I'll give it 5 stars.
Cue the crappy CGI stars here. Oh, look at them, it's so beautiful.
Look, they're gonna have a shine effect.
Right, well, hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Reeltime.
And I'm sorry if we spoil it for you, but there was a disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Right, well, anyway, guys, we'll bid you adieu.
Yep, and drink responsibly.
Dum. Ba 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 ba. This is the credit stuff. Dum bum 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 bum.
But we're gonna fade to black now.
Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, you got beer on me.